Okay, everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I have done what I said I would do at the end of the last episode and changed things around. But what I do want to say, oddly enough, I noticed a couple small interesting things about the soul tree, skill tree things here. I don't know if they were intended to be this way or whether there's something else. But I just thought it was interesting how some of the soul trees on here matched up with sort of the personalities of the characters who control them. I mean, you got Noah here. I mean, I can't really find much to say about this one. Mio's is very interesting because if you look through the rest of them, including Noah's, they are all horizontally symmetrical. As in, you could draw a horizontal line right through the middle and then fold it in half, and they would match perfectly on top of one another's. But Mio's doesn't. Mio's is the only one out of every single character, from what I could see, unless I missed something, that is not horizontally symmetrical. And it's not vertically symmetrical either. It's just very interesting. Tyon's here is quite the winding web. It's a bit more of a winding web than Uni's is. I mean, Uni's I can at least sort of understand, but Tyon's is much more crazy. You have to follow different pathways in order to reach new sections that you thought you would get to earlier on, but you can't. I mean, and Sena and Lanz's, they're blocky and strong. And Sena's in particular is just a lot of 90-degree angles and straight lines. So, that's very interesting to me. But that's pretty much it. I also switched Uni over to the Full Metal Jaguar class. And I switched Tyon over to Thaumaturge. So we have now two Thaumaturges with Noah and Tyon. And we also have two Guardian Commander classes in the party with Mio and Xeon, because I swapped out Gray, because I thought that, I mean, we don't need four attackers in the party. We need two defenders though. So that's pretty much it for that. I think we'll just grab these orbs. And how about that last episode, huh? That was wild.
This is something decent, right?
I knew that I had, like, seen that body type before somewhere, right? I just never thought that it would be him, because I thought he was absolutely, without a doubt, 100% dead. Also, this Brog is dead as hell, too. That's interesting. I don't think we've ever seen that before. Third Cataract. Is there anything under this waterfall in particular? Does not seem to be the case. Just get a nice little bath, I guess. And then under this waterfall should be Colony Lambda, like they stated. Seems like that's the case. Well. So where's the commander? Or is he... doesn't look very good. Everybody flat on ground. Yeah, that probably is not a good thing, Riku. Oh. Well, at least they're breathing. Friends all okay? Looks like they just passed out. Even so, there's cause for concern. Tyon. We need to find the real commander, right? We'll keep an eye on this place. You go and make sure Commander Isurd is safe. Wait, but... No, sorry, you're right. I'll go now. Be back soon. Yoran. Interesting. So we just control Taion at this part. I suppose we should talk to everyone just to see what they have to say. Taion, let Senna and I take care of this, okay? Very well. I'll continue to search for the commander. Where's the commander's office? Is it all the way at the back? I think probably so. Wow. This is eerie. And the music doesn't help much either, does it? Even the Nopon are passed out. I wonder how this occurred. Did he perhaps hit them all with the gas? They're all just unconscious, not dead. I see. It's gonna be fine, don't worry. We'll handle things here, Taion. You take care of the commander. Roger.
Where's Commander Isurd?
Taion, pleased to inform Manana of important fact. A person cannot eat soup when state of consciousness is absent. So many follow downers. Manana make them wake up with supply of healthy soup. That is not how that works. They will drown. Clear water shelf. We got a soul point for that one too. Okay. Is Isurd in here? Commander Isurd! It's good to see you. Looks like they wake up on their own.
Taion? So that's what happened. I'm sorry. I don't remember a thing. Except for that console silhouette. Did I say anything to you? I didn't say something hurtful, did I?
Not at all. You were your usual self, Commander. Our pride and joy. The same as always.
Taion.
I see. I'm sorry.
Is that?
Nimue. She always cared so much about you. You possess an acuity that sets you apart. You'll be an elite, head and shoulders above the likes of us. Nimue, she wouldn't stop going on about you. So someone called you a coward? Nonsense. Consider it's what you are. Perhaps to a fault. You heeded a comrade's opinion. Isn't that right? Here's another thing she mentioned. That if you let us, if we could gain victory through your kindness, she'd have loved to see it. Even if it's too much, it should be yours to carry. And if you keep it safe, someday, I'd like you to go visit her.
How can I visit?
At the Cadencia frontier, beyond the Far Lane underpass, there's a place where sophronias bloom. Nimue always loved their flowers. And one of them was especially brilliant. I'd like you to bury it there.
Oh,
That'll show her, beyond all doubt, your victory through kindness.
This is getting very intricate and interesting, to be sure. How's Commander Isurd? It sounds like he's eager to jump back into work. I do wish he'd rest up first, but that's the kind of man he is. Ah, good to hear he's feeling well at least. The other soldiers are waking up too. Very interesting. Someone should bring them up to speed, but we're just outsiders after all. This is your manor, right? You should do the honors and fill everyone in. That is being taken care of. Commander Isurd is going to get the colony troops back in line shortly. Okay, so it sounds like it's fine for us to just walk around like normal then. On that note, there's something I'd like to check. Tyon, will you come along? Huh? Sure. Where are we going? Out of Colony Lambda. Interesting. I don't even know what they're up to right now. But I think first we're going to talk to everyone in the colony because we want to get that bonus up. So we'll do that, and I will just cut to the important ones. Things got a whole lot better since we rid ourselves of the flame clock and all the conflict that went with it. Yeah, I figured it'd be an improvement. I guess I can't really share it with everyone, but I'm actually happy with how things have turned out. I mean, I wasn't much of a fighter, truth be told. The Lambda Furanis was destroyed and we didn't even realize. What'll become of us all now? What are we going to do about the campaign against Colony 5 we were preparing? It's practically at the finish line, you know? We'll have to suspend it. You should know how the massive changes in circumstance have affected priorities, no? Interesting. So they were preparing something against Colony 5. Living in a time with no flame clock. Crazy, huh? I'll bet this puts a spanner in the works of quite a few plans. Sorry, I guess that's on us. No, don't apologize. You weren't wrong about what you did. It wasn't a mistake. I'm just a little bit stumped about what I should do about it all.
we need to time this right.
You have to time it right? Container. What does Colony Lambda have for us? 1790 gold and 2 silver coins. Kitty! Right then, I'd better get around to inspecting the autolevs. If someone were to attack us in our current state, we'd be flattened in minutes. It's interesting. I'm trying to get a look at Kitty. They have glasses. I don't think I've seen that outfit on an Agnian soldier quite yet. It's definitely different. There's another container down here.
Might as well claim this.
A few silver coins, 5, and a bunch of gold. I'm always glad to have more silver coins. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, but... I still feel like my head's half in a dream. Tell me about it. Can't tell if it's because we all lost consciousness or because of this new reality is a whole lot to process at once. It really is a good thing that the colony made its base here. Oh yeah? Why did you say that? Well, it's a great position for defense for one, close to the tunnels too. We can't use the Furanis, but I expect there are still plenty of things we'll be able to manage around here. Colony Lambda still seems to be in a considerable flurry. True enough. But with Isurd as commander, we're not too worried. Lambda's a lot stronger now, thanks to the commander, and I'm sure it'll grow stronger still. The commander was the one who pushed to get the Autolevs deployed. They've been pivotal to our defense, but we don't have many left standing now. With things as they are, I don't think we've got much of a chance of getting more from our usual supplier.
We have some new names registered.
Was there anyone down this way? Does not seem to be the case. Where am I? So you finally come to? All I'll say is there's a lot happening right now that you aren't even going to begin to believe.
All right.
One more container. Around behind the commander's office. Some gemstones. I already have full on that. Trusty hunter's tool. I don't think we have that though. And there's no one in the commander's office, so I guess that's all we can do in the colony for now. I guess the only thing left to do is to make our way back to the front and out the way that we're supposed to go. Actually, it looks like we have one more. Sith. I don't believe it. Both our Flameclock and our Ferranus are in ruins. I feel like I haven't woken up yet. It's hard to accept our world's been turned upside down like this. I must have lost consciousness somehow. How are you feeling now? Honestly, not so good. I remember the console turning up, but after that, nothing. So, Jay, or Yoron, I guess, is able to do something in some way, shape, or form to knock people out. And he can also stab them with that knife and turn them into mud puppets. Or at least, like, he takes their memories and turns their memories into mud puppets, he said. So maybe he just went around and stabbed each of them in the back and knocked them out? I mean, I don't know. It's a little weird. We'll need an Autolev if we're going to put this plan into effect. I need to talk to the commander about this, and quickly. Damn, we're getting all kinds of bonus XP. So many locations. And we're in quite the large area, aren't we? Is this after Uriah? It looks like it. A level 26 elite. Are those the mud puddles? They have souls in them too?
They were
That's pretty
literal
wild.
flies, man. Nobody's actually died. Who are you doing that for?
Apparently they have energy in them.
Do too. Is about atoning.
Riku, what you saying there?
Why are we seeing them off? I know they were only hollow vessels, but ultimately, we chose to fight and kill them. And nothing can change that fact. Even if there's no one to actually see off, we have to atone for that.
In a nutshell.
Very responsible person, I see.
Atonement, huh?
Hey, is Isurd okay with this? It's kinda...
Yeah. He doesn't mind.
Alright. Guess you're all weirdos. Still, kind of strange. I wonder when it all started.
I couldn't tell you exactly when, but I would surmise it started out as a kind of process for the upkeep of the world.
Sounds like a crazy kind of process. This is all going way over my head.
The
Quite simple,
upkeep of the
actually.
world, huh?
It gives a sense of security, lets you think your dead friends are looking out for you from above, alleviating feelings of guilt and of loss. That's how I understand it.
Yeah, okay, but ain't there plenty of people who don't care about that?
What matters is that it is there. You don't need to pay attention. You don't need to do anything. But the way it is designed, if you think about it, it just works. We are told our life is born from the Queen, and to the Queen it returns.
That's what you're told.
However, that's only if you make it to your homecoming. But what of the others?
Yeah,
those
what of
who
them?
fall on the battlefield? Nobody knows. Where do they go? Seeing motes rise into the sky serves to dispel any unease. You end up believing, well, they're going somewhere.
But where is somewhere? The Queen's place?
No clue.
You what, mate? That's kind of non-committal for you.
Disappointed?
Nah, not fussed.
Huh. I was gonna say, we haven't gotten one of Mio's diary entries in a while, and that's probably because we haven't finished
You lot,
a chapter in quite some
why are you
time.
making that stuff out here? Colony's got a perfectly good kitchen.
Out of commission, apparently. Somebody made a real mess of the place.
Hold on a sec.
Sorry, Mia.
If we hadn't done what we did, chances are we would have all been dead by now. That's why we...
It's all right. Everyone understands why. You were really brave, Senna.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Nope.
It's because they flipped they flipped it over.
Real thrill of travel. Excitement mounting.
Oh. What are you working on?
Seriously, Noppon can be a bit too easygoing.
Too easygoing, huh?
Everyone deals with things in their own way.
Is that right? And why are you acting all normal? It was Yoren. He looked just like his old self.
I suppose you think you're the reason for that, do you?
Huh?
In that case, I'm telling you to drop it right now. So Yoren turned up. That alone isn't so bad.
Of course it is!
Figuring out why it happened. That's what we should do.
I gotta agree with Noah here.
What do you mean, why it happened?
Why is he
The reason
alive?
we became Ouroboros. The reason the world looks like this. It's all connected. I'm sure of it.
Noah is every Xenoblade lore YouTuber.
Better than being stuck in the past.
I won't. I can't. I'll never snuffing forget.
There shouldn't be any life in those bodies, but the motes still rose.
Yeah, he's thinking about that too.
I knew it.
The dead don't think anything. They don't speak. But survivors speak for them.
This was the person that was at the...
And death.
He was at the homecoming.
That's why I'm here.
They're about dead, too.
Lance, we are still alive.
It ain't like you to sulk like this.
Piss off.
Now I'll bust your chops.
A little bit.
Maybe not, but I'm getting warmer.
Uni, for spark's sake, read the room.
Hard pass. Look, Lance, I was there too. No one's asking you to forget. No one's just saying, move on.
Ah, Noah. He's always a step ahead, eh?
You know he's an officer. He's closer to it all than we are. To the ones who are gone.
Being left, it ain't easy.
I know. Still, I don't want to disappear.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Not like we can afford to go just yet.
I think that was also a line from a trailer. What a view, man. I feel like they curated the views in a Xenoblade game, and in this game in particular, just simply... Jesus Christ, what is that thing with the spindly arms? Well, looks like the Keva's soldiers are winning this fight. I was gonna say that the views in this game are curated just so that you can think about the meaning of life. You missed, unfortunately.
The Agnian commander bites the dust!
I'll kill you!
Oh.
He had 2 months to go! And you mutters killed him!
Damn.
Forgive me.
Did they have to censor that? That's what it looked like to me. Jesus fuck. The flame clock disappears in their eyes, huh?
All dead, all done. Ah, did you hear those dulcet death throes, though? See, guy, forgive me. Forgive what? Why is she apologizing? Ugh, humans!
Such useless pawns.
So I win then.
They're playing it like it's a game? What? He drank the liquid and it made his eye light up more?
Nauseating. Might we infer from that N?
In.
Is there naught here but these vulgar pleasures?
Huh. I see why you would feel that way. But you have not the luxury.
Say what you mean.
Pleasures and sorrows, meetings and partings, their roots are the same. Tolerance of existence is at the heart of them all.
You want me to frolic with them?
You shall find there's no such thing as luxury in this world. Everything buds from but a single thought. That you yourself are here is proof definite thereof. You need not understand. You can simply remain as you are. That is enough.
No fucking idea what any of that meant. All I know is that, I mean, it's kind of implying the N and Noah. I mean, you had Jay and... Speak of the devil. There's the diary entry that we wanted.
It's vital to keep a record of events.
We all have secrets, deep within. Memories we can never erase. Difficult experiences. It's just a distant dream of mine right now. But if we can just reach out to each other, even a little, we can tease out those delicate shapes. Then, with time, our bonds will grow stronger, until one day...
Oh. The one who stood on the same footing as Ethel. What was his name? Kamarabi? Seems as though...
It's rising! We're getting more light! This is Colony Delta. That's smoldering
Kamaravi.
We can win. We're gonna make it. Consul, sir. Right, all troops, full advance, and don't let up. Don't let a single life slip from your grasp.
Target lock. His eye looked different, and his right eye, not his left one.
What's that for honest?
Here it goes. Yeah, I don't think that anyone down on the ground can fight that.
Listen here. You've done well to come this far. But now, smoldering Kamaravi takes the field.
No way.
them pinned. But really, we were the ones that were trapped. Stop this! Everyone, pull back! Full retreat! We got...
I don't think you're gonna have the chance for that. Yeah, you're done. I love how the console got out of there before. He was like, yep, nope, bye. I wonder why we're seeing Kamaravi now. At the beginning of Chapter 4.
Just who are you? Perhaps a guard, perhaps not.
It looks like he's been
Smoldering
locked up.
Your name is no mere affectation.
In.
A consul? No. You're...
Huh. Ready to go. Okay, then let's go. How we go on from here? I got completely turned around in all those sparking tunnels and then the joyride down those rapids. I've got to say, I have absolutely no sparking clue where we are. You needn't worry on that account. Commander Isurd provided us with the necessary topographical data. Oh, nice. Legend. All the water that runs from the Orion Mountains makes for difficult terrain. Actually, rather than constantly checking the data and explaining myself, I think it'd be better if I just tell you where to go. Yeah, sounds good. Lead the way. Totes, we have every faith in you, Tyon. This is the bottom of the waterfall. Let's see if we can get to the middle levels first. Should we aim to get above Colony Lambda? Basically, yes. To get to the middle levels, we'll need to head up and around. Got it. Departure time! Did you get to say everything you wanted to say to Commander Isurd in the end? More or less. Well, okay, that's good. Let's go. Looks like we've got some people to send off over there as well.
Time for a tea break?
Colony Lambda Shelter, even more. Oh, we've got, actually, hold on. We've got some things to discuss. Oh yeah, I saw Shijima going into the tunnels earlier. The tunnels? What's he gone and wandered in there for? I suppose he might have some business out the other end of them? Missing Offseer. We can't have that. Ugh, it's so inconvenient not having a proper canteen. Just how snuffing long are we gonna have to go without one? Colony Lambda's Canteen, new topic available. And we got more things to talk to people about. You're looking busy. The commander was good enough to tell us about the work we have ahead of us. Gotta do what we gotta do. Hey, it's good to look to the future. Things are really looking up now. We have autolevs and resources from the tunnels. Colony Lambda has never been stronger. Say, what kind of person did you say Isurd is? Ah, you want to know about the commander, do you? Our commander is one of the most exceptional healers in Agnes. His attacks are nothing to be sniffed at either. When his team need no more attention, he'll switch to offense and pull everyone out of dire straits with his talent art. It's not often we get to fight by his side given his role as a leader, but when he does step in, it's a real sight to behold. You know what's odd? The flame clock isn't here anymore, but I still have my mark. There's a lot of us in our 10th term now, Commander Isurd included. There isn't a lot of time left to consider what has to be done. Indelible marks. That's true. We still have our marks that tell us what our terms are. But we don't have the flame clock. How are they connected? Has a search party been sent out to look for Shijima? Well, I can say my squad hasn't heard anything about it, that's for sure. Okay, and there's some mysterious ruins at the Great Cot Falls. Could you please send a team to survey them? I can't authorize that survey right now. Our top priority is to stabilize this colony now that supplies from home have dried up. So Great Cot Falls, that's something else I can think about, I guess. Could not make that jump, so I guess I will just have to run over here. And go over to the camp, and we will, I suppose, prepare to go out and venture in this new area for the time being.
Everyone, get some rest.
We might go back and do some side questing at some point, but not quite, I don't think.
There we go.
Clean our attire. I don't think we need to cook or craft gems at the moment. I'll probably cook more when, we're near some enemies that have our level. They really like showing Mio and Sena do some dual stretches, don't they? Let's discuss. Missing Offseer. So, Lambda's Offseer Shijima has apparently gone missing. It's a bit worrying, isn't it? Agnes Offseers often work in pairs, right? Yes, I think most Agnian colonies make use of similar arrangements. Are both of them missing then? All we've heard is that the one named Shijima has headed into the tunnels. By now, he might have come out the Rye Bell tableland in the Fornis region. Something might have happened to make him wander off like that. We should look for him. Then we best hurry. The longer we wait, the more difficult the search is likely to be. Alright, there's one. The indelible marks, this is for bonus XP. It looks like our marks don't disappear even after the flame clocks are smashed. Yeah, we're only freed from the tyranny of the flames. It's true, a mark once made cannot be erased. And once my 10th term ends, I'll be gone after all. It's not all doom and gloom though, yeah? Being free from the clocks, that's already something. Things feel different somehow. I know what you mean. I feel less anxious, like I can breathe a little easier. Exactly, and ultimately, everyone has to choose their actions for themselves. Freedom from the flame clocks expands one's options immeasurably. I think that's huge. Yeah, everyone's got to die sometime. At least this way they get to live the good life first. The good life? What do you understand by that? Huh? Well, I mean like eating good grub and stuff, yeah? I don't know what I expected asking you. Oi, you got a problem? The good life, though. I could go for a bit of that. Yeah, me too.
This might get complicated.
And the canteen. This is going to be an interesting quest. I hear the Colony Lambda's having a difficult time now they can't use the canteen. Yeah, we did kind of tear up the place. But if there's anything we can do, we could cook something up for them. That's only going to help in the short term. Then what? Don't tell me you want to build them a whole new canteen. That's a surprisingly reasonable idea, Lance. Oh, well then, I'll just cobble one together, shall I? We couldn't do the labor ourselves, but Colony Lambda's a big colony. It couldn't hurt to float the idea. I imagine talking to the captain at the manufacturing unit will be a good place to start. Sounds like a plan. Let's get going. Yes, the sooner this gets resolved, the better. Okay. Seems like we got 2 things to take care of. Let's bounce. I do like Sena a lot. She is, she's fun, I will say. Looks like we got one more chest over here to take care of, and we can talk to him, Sif, afterwards as well. Right here. Open this container. Probably just some Nopon coins. Yep, Nopon coins and money. Fine by me. Sif, do you have a minute? Can't you see I'm busy? Come on, keep it brief. We were wondering if we might be able to help fix up the canteen. Oh yeah? That'd be a big help. We're eager to get it back up and running, too. Is there a reason you haven't done it yet? I've put in a request, but there's so much else going on, I haven't gotten approval yet. You need approval to work? Yeah, we can't just go around building things willy-nilly. Oh, great. Gotta love a bit of red tape. If we can get you approval, would you be able to start work? If you can manage it, that would be fantastic. Then we'll arrange it. Who's in charge of approvals? The head of the engineering corps and chief of logistics are the people you want, and we'll need some helping hands too. The chief of engineering's pretty forgetful, probably still hasn't filed my request. I bet Whitby's climbing the walls with how long it's all taking. Whitby is chief of logistics. You could talk to the head of the supply corps as well. She's always rushed off her feet. Reckon she could use a hand. That's a lot of people to see. The request's probably been held up somewhere in the pipeline. Sorry for the trouble. It doesn't seem like that much of an issue. But before we do any of... before we go towards that, which is probably a quest, a hero quest, for the commander. Let's get this done. What's up with all of you? We came to get you approval for the new canteen. Oh yeah? Don't bring all that to my door. What? I gave it my stamp of approval soon as it crossed my desk, Sunshine. But it looks like it's got tangled up in red tape somewhere. We can't go to storage for munitions and food forever. Ah, so that's what's happened. No idea why you're the ones chasing this up, but seeing as you are, I'm gonna need you to be quick about it. Alright, so it wasn't you. I think it's one of the other two. I almost just ran away. Kitty. Hey, have you got an unapproved request knocking about? What now? What request would that be? It's a request from the manufacturing corps to start work on the canteen. Do you remember seeing it? Now you say it, that does ring a bell. We've come to get the approval confirmed. Sure, I don't have any problem with it. I'd love the canteen to be back up and running as soon as possible. But my people are a little preoccupied with something at the moment, so you may have to be patient. And what exactly is more important than having a proper canteen? I wish I knew, but that request came first, and it's all been discussed. Anyway, you've got my approval. I'll send someone over on the double. Thanks, that's great. Have you been to the Chief of Logistics? You should if you haven't. When you get clearance from everyone, go and report back to Sif. So, it seems like Kitty was the kink in the hose. Hello? Okay. It didn't do it. Hey, what's up? We're looking to gather approvals for Sif, for the canteen restoration. Oh, thanks for that. Not being able to use the canteen's piling on the work for the supply corps. We have no food storage, so anything perishable has to go. Having a working canteen again would be like a dream. So we should work on getting those approvals then? Absolutely. I wonder if the request got held up somewhere. In any case, thanks for looking into it. Well, we're the ones who trashed it in the first place. Have you tried asking around the engineering and logistic corps? The canteen request's probably with them. You'll want to pay them a call if you haven't already. Did you get it all approved? Amazing. So, now what? Just gotta get to the commander's stamp on it, and then work can begin. Why is nothing simple? I'm really sorry, but could I ask you to go have a chat with Commander Isurd? Of course we'll go. Of course. Just a couple, talking to people, I guess, is what this quest is. Pretty generic stuff. Oh, hello, you lot. What can I do for you? Would you mind stamping this for us? Not at all. Sorry you had to get involved in all this. You don't make it easy, do you? All these hoops you have to jump through to get stuff done. A fair point, but it's all in the name of betterment. I believe that our greatest asset lies in our desire to strive for more. There. That's all approved. Give the good news to Sif, would you? Thanks. We'll be quick. So it looks like you can also talk to him for the console caused us all sorts of upheaval, but that won't stop Koji going forward with this plan, eh? Certainly not, it seems. He's been saying that we must begin thinking about Lambda's future. Great. We'll set to work on construction the first thing. Thanks, you guys. I don't normally need to get this many approvals. Everything's been moving at a Blant's pace. If the system ain't working, kick it. Make a better one. What she said. Well, that might be fine for a small group like you, but you can't let everyone do as they want in a colony this big. As long as you set down good rules, you can avoid a lot of trouble. With the approval system, you always know exactly what you should be doing and when. It makes a lot of sense. I can see how sharing info between teams would cut down on problems. Right? We're all working like a well-oiled Furnace, and it's given us some real results. Requests and approvals are pretty important. They're part and parcel of Colony Lambda's work ethic. When we've got the work team together and repaired the canteen, you'll have to come back and see, yeah? Totally. We're not missing out on that. I guess that'll be something that we can look forward to in the future. Or maybe just right now. We'll see. Once it's ready, check out what's cooking. Golden anklets. Alright, well, that's 350 bonus points for the colony. I think the next thing that we're going to do... We're not going to talk to... Oh, okay, there's the canteen. So the canteen is here.
Time to eat then, no? Everyone, get some rest.
So now that the canteen is open, we can order food. Redfish grill wrap. 1,000 gold and a 20% XP boost.
I'm feeling energized already.
New recipe learned. Squishy fishy grill wrap.
We should try this right away.
Fun.
Where to from here?
I didn't see this container before.
All right.
I guess we can open it. Silver Nopon coins, among other things. Hello, Moraine. What are you doing here? We're on the hunt for Lambda's missing officer. Everyone's been quite worried, you know. Ah. But I'm fine. I haven't come across any monsters or hostile colonies. We were looking for a guy named Shijima, I thought. Well, he was making his way towards Aegis Wilderness, I think. But why did he go alone? What could he want out there? I think he must have been heading for the castle. He's really close to his homecoming, and he asked me to send him off. But then the flame clock was broken, and all of that stuff just became irrelevant. I think he's just a bit lost. Oh, I see. I put in a request for the survey branch and tactics division to assemble a search party, but I don't know when it'll happen. I've been doing all I can to help, but honestly, maybe it's better to let him do what he wants. Still, the way he's feeling, don't you think it'd be best if you just talk to him? How? He won't even accept my calls. There's only so much one person can do. Then we'll bring him back. I'm sure you have at least something you want to say to him.
So that's the state of affairs.
Wow. Okay. I guess we have quite the quite the trek to make. And we'll start by falling down this way. I don't think we actually really need to run all the way back, though, so... Okay, no he's not. This is a completely different side quest. I suppose we'll grab it while we're here, though. I asked that Nopon to fix the power frame. Where the snuff has it gone? You know Nopon love to take long afternoon naps, right? Free Nopon. Topic available. I guess that's a new topic available to us. What the hell is back here? See me. Oh, this is the Nopon officer. Are you the Nopon who plays an officer flute? Meh. See me, sorry. Stop soon. Huh? What was that about? Looks like something's going on. Let's do a bit of asking around and then come back and talk to the Nopon. Good plan. Let's see what the people of Colony 30 have to say.
We have some new names registered.
Is this name Zuza? Zuza! The Nopon with the officer flute? Yeah, that's see me. Why is the Nopon training to be an officer? I'm pretty sure it was to take Radek's place after he was killed in battle, so Colony 30 would still have an officer. Those two were really close. Oh, I see. Looks like we've got one more down here. You want to know about the Nopon with the flute? Sorry, I'm a bit busy with some maintenance work right now, so I can't really think about anything else. Oh, actually, though. There was a snoozing Nopon in my way, so I took the fur bag to the first aid station, and I could hear this ash-awful tune. The first aid station? Okay, thanks. How's the officer melody practice going, see me? Meh. No ask, please. That bad, eh? You know, see me, if you want, I can take over off scene. No, that impossible. It promised between Radek and see me. But... Hi, see me. Oh, you! We heard you're practicing an off-scene tune. Can we help? Ma! You off-seer? Do you want to become an off-seer? See me wants send-off friend. What about the colony's off-seer? Friend of See Me was colony off-seer. So See Me have to send off. See Me have favor to ask. Teach off-scene melody to See Me. Then take See Me to where Radek is. We can do that. Husk of Radek lie in Rutes bar. See Me and friends go there.
So that's the state of affairs.
Okay, I guess I just have to talk to See Me. What are you doing here? That's our line, Shirley. You're the one who decided to up and run off out of the blue. You've made Moraine very worried. She's been trying really hard to get a hold of you. Moraine? Right. I should have been clearer. Should have told her to stay at home and leave me be. It's crazy to come out here alone, mate. You know what my goal in life was? Live to my homecoming. Have a peaceful death. Yeah, cool biscuits, but that's no excuse to go charging off without saying a word to anyone. You know what I'm saying? Do you think they'd have given me permission to leave if I had? Heading to the castle alone was the only way. I still think you could have discussed it with Moraine first. She's your colleague. She really is worried sick about you. I was thinking that if I die out here, then at least I'd be alone. I suppose it wasn't really fair to Moraine. So come home. There's still time for you to talk this out. Yeah, I know. Okay, enough. I can't go any further alone anyway. I'd better go apologize to her. Good. Noah, over there. Are those Agnes soldiers? This is bad. That's where Moraine is. Let's hurry.
The outcome is patently clear.
Oh, okay. We're fighting Agnes soldiers, I guess. Whee! Armor Veil. Damn, he canceled my buff. What the fuck? Damn, this guy getting fucked up. I got him. Phew, I guess we dodged a bullet there. Where'd they come crawling out from, anyhow? Scratch that. Where's Moraine? Is she hiding? Did she run? It doesn't look like she was attacked. Let's search the area. Moraine. 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 Where are you hiding, Moraine? Ah, you're over here. Moraine! Oh! She looks fine. I hid as soon as I saw those soldiers coming. I'm not much for fighting. Glad to hear it. You came back. Yeah, thanks to this lot. If I was alone, who knows what would have become of me. I'm not sure what you were hoping to achieve by going to the castle in the first place. Aiming for the impossible is unlikely to end the way you hope it will. Huh. I think you should go home and talk about what happens next. Moraine was worried about you, and the least you can do is respect those feelings. I know. Moraine, I'm sorry. It's okay. Let's go home. Everyone knows things are hard for you. Thanks, and thank you too.
So that's the state of affairs.
Here he is. Find any fortune clovers? Ah! Carrie and the others were worried about you. So I guess she told you everything. I can't go back to them. I'm worthless. Ooh. Why do you think that? Because I can't do it. I can't be an Offseer. Look, Url. Since I became the Offseer in your place, I sent off friends who died in battle, with all honor and respect, but everyone who died after the flame clock was destroyed, what were those lives for? I felt so much pity for them I couldn't stand it. All I could do was try not to think of anything at all. And when it got to that point, I couldn't raise the motes when I played the melody. I can't send them off properly. I hid it from everyone in Colony 9, but the secret's out now. How can I go back now? You should find a different emotion to tap into, like gratitude. A different emotion? I've never considered that. Our role as Offseers is to communicate emotion. Then the Offseeing isn't the most important part. It's managing to convey that emotion. Noah, you have to find your own answer, starting now. But instead of suffering alone, why not talk to Colony 9 about your feelings? There's no need for you to bear the burden of this change alone. Commander, you're probably right, Noah. But it'll take courage to confess everything to the whole of Colony 9. First I'll talk to Carrie. That's a good idea.
We have some new names registered.
Guess we return to Carrie next. Over here? Maybe? Jump. Oh. Url! Where were you? I was so worried. If something had happened to you, I don't know how I could have lived with myself. I'm sorry. Don't just yell at him without hearing his side. Yeah, come on. Earl's been thinking about loads of stuff. Let him talk. But... Carrie, I can't see people off anymore, and I need to work through things a bit. You saw what happened before, and I need to think about how things got to that point. And I'm going to stop hiding my failure from Colony 9. What? But... I talked to Noah, and this is the conclusion I came to. I have to change the way I feel about sending in these weird, unclear times. Oh, Url. Offseers are just so much, all the time. I hear you. Look, just after... just look after him a bit more, okay? You don't need to tell me that. I'm his bodyguard, you know. Thank you, Carrie. Good job, team. Case closed. Nice. Glad they could work through things.
So that's the state of affairs.
I think now we want to actually go all the way back to Colony 9. And we're going to take care of a couple of things there. First things first, tell Camilla that we found the contents of the supply drop, which I did off camera. Camilla? Hi all, is there anything you need? Though, let me be clear that we're pretty limited in what we've got on hand right now. We want to leave this with you if that's okay. Whoa! It's all food and supplies. How in the world did you... I'll make sure it gets to those who need it in the colony. Thanks so much for this. Hey. Huh? Where the Spock did you get that? Excuse you? And don't feed me some crap about finding it just lying around, because that won't fly with me. So this is what I think happened. You saw things couldn't last here and nicked it from someone else, didn't you? While we're forbidden from doing it. No, we found it at Everblight Plain. What? You're saying that we should loot and pilfer stuff to survive? Well, what are your alternatives? Survive by taking from the living, even though you don't need to fight anymore. Ugh. Don't touch any of this stuff, Camilla. Look. Now that the colony's been freed, things can't go back to the way they were before. I agree with them that this is the way to keep everyone in the colony alive. Camilla. Xeon, if you're thinking of going along with this, you can... Camilla! Camilla! Harala seen list of arrived goods. Harala wait for this day so long, can now repair all levenesses at long last. Okay, Harala, calm down. Xeon, we aren't the only ones who aren't happy with your way of doing things. It's just till the shortages are sorted out. Don't get so worked up about it. I understand Kite's opinion, though. We need those fields in working order, and then everything will work out.
So that's the state of affairs.
It looks like we got more. Hey, Camilla, we have supplies that Colony 9 can use. Wow, there's so much. Thank you. Did you find this? This is great. Must have been hard to get a hold of. We had a little disagreement with Eastman over it. Oh, him. He's not a bad guy, you know. Anyway, thanks again. Okay, so that was... The first one was part of the quest for Xeon, and then the second one was a different quest. Fox has been coming by a lot lately. It's also really helped to reduce the amount of soldiers making stupid requests to Camilla. Colony 9 food issues, 1 out of 2. Oh, we got another topic here. Got a feel for Roald getting dragged in to arbitrate over yet another dispute. You mean between Lenny and Eastman? Felt like Eastman was just probing Lenny about his suspicious behavior, no? Lenny and Eastman's row. It seems like we've got a few more, actually, to listen to. We'll be fine, I'm sure. Fox and the others will solve the food shortage soon enough. So I was thinking that Foxer's gonna fix it. That victory over Colony Sigma feels like an age ago now, don't you think? Sure does. I'd never have dreamed back then that things would turn out like this. And Everblight Plain. I think that's probably the amount of topics that we have to talk about for now. But you know what we could do? We could go over to Colony Gamma and the other colonies and grab any new information that they want to talk about there as well before completely discussing it all. And I think I will do that, but I'll do it off screen. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys very much for watching. And in the next episode, we will probably continue to do the side quests. Probably go to Dana Desert, if I had to guess. And then, after all that's said and done, we will finally be able to go over to the Keva's capital, potentially. We are in Chapter 4 now, so we're getting there. We're getting there. But until then, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.